Okay, we're now ready for section 6. Let's recall, a function can be represented by a set of ordered pairs. If we interchange the first and second coordinates, we form what is known as the inverse of the function. Notice in the next slide what this mapping looks like. F of x, read from left to right. F inverse of x, we're going to read from right to left. So that, for example, notice 1 goes to 5 and 5 is going to go back to 1. Did you notice that these functions, f and f inverse, have the effect of undoing each other? When the composition of f with f inverse or the composition of f inverse with f is calculated, the identity function is obtained. So don't be confused by the use of the exponent minus 1 to denote the inverse. Whenever f to the minus 1 is written, it always refers to inverse. It does not refer to reciprocal. Please notice the difference between the two notations. So what's the definition? Well, if we have two functions so that when we do the composition f of g and g of f, we each get x, then g is the inverse of f or f is the inverse of g, whichever way you want to read it. Now, let's do some examples and check this out. Suppose we want to verify that x plus 4 and x minus 4 are inverses. So we do f of g of x and we get x. We do g of f of x and guess what? We get x again. And that's what we want for them to be inverses. Let's try another example. Determine whether f of x equal to x minus 3 and g of x equal to x plus 2 are inverses. All right, so we're going to try f of g of x, which is f of x plus 2, which when we substitute it in, we get x minus 1. Does not equal x. They're not going to be inverses. G of f of x, which would be g of x minus 3, is x minus 3 plus 2, which is x minus 1, does not equal x. Even though f of g and g of f are the same thing, they don't equal x, and as a result, they are not inverses of each other. So when the functions f and g are called inverse functions, what do the graphs of inverse functions look like? So consider f of x equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x equal to 1/2 x minus 3/2. First thing let's do is verify that they are. Notice I worked this out ahead of time for you, made the proper substitutions. If you want to check the arithmetic, stop the video right now and look at it. Notice they both equal x, so we're in good shape with them. And so then I decided to draw the graph for you. So we have f of x, f of inverse of x. If you fold it on the red line, they are mirror images of each other. Isn't that neat?